think we've overcome most of that, and so it's now time to proceed. But as this massive attack illustrates, there's a lot of opposition to people just hearing what President Trump has to say. I mean, he's clearly like, we just don't have a president right now.
You don't
That's
have a
just obviously the
president, and
case.
she's going to be worse than him
Um,
because she is a San Francisco liberal who destroyed San Francisco, and then as Attorney General, she destroyed California. You talk about location, and we're talking about the sun and the water and all. There's nothing better than California. She has destroyed that. She was the original DA. She was the original in San Francisco. She was the original Attorney General in California. What she has done to California is, well, you know better than I do. You just left California for a lot of those reasons. And what she's done with crime, with cashless bail, where you kill somebody. I mean, we have states now you kill somebody and they let you out right away. I mean, you don't have to even put up, and then they never find the people unless they kill again, and then they let them out again. Our
yeah.
country is becoming a very dangerous place. And she is a radical left San Francisco liberal. And now she's trying to protect. Now she's looking like she wants to be more Trump than Trump.
And to get more on this interview, we have my colleague Disha Bakshi joining us. Disha, thank you so much for being with us here this morning. Disha, talk us through of what really Donald Trump said during that interview, including he said that if Kamala Harris was, to become the president, that the United States will go out of business.
Right, Divya. So quite a long conversation between former President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. It actually lasted over 2 hours. And as you mentioned, it started off with a couple of hitches in terms of people unable to actually log in and watch this conversation and listen to this conversation. But ultimately, it did start after about 15 to 20 minutes of delay, and as usual, a lot of very hot topic issues were discussed in this, and some of the key issues that were discussed looks at immigration. Both Trump and Musk did criticize the Biden administration's handling of the border, U.S. Southern border, and spoke about how there needs to be a restriction on immigrants entering the U.S. But apart from that, of course, he also attacked U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, calling her and her running mate Tim Walz far left and a danger to the US. And if she does end up coming to power, he said that US would run out of business and it would cause a lot of harm to the country's economy. So a lot of very interesting arguments made by Donald Trump. A lot of these will also have to be fact checked because as it is quite people are well aware that some of his arguments do need to be fact checked, as he does inflate some figures when it comes to criticizing the Biden administration. But apart from that, he also, Musk and Trump did make a lot of interesting arguments regarding the economy and as well as the nuclear weapons. Trump said that nuclear warming, a term that he's kind of quoted, is much more of a greater harm than global warming. And apart from that, certain observers online are also claiming that Trump actually had a lisp during this conversation and was actually incoherent in certain parts of the conversation, which is interesting because this is something that previously Biden was criticized for, and Donald Trump had in fact criticized him for having a lisp in the first US presidential debate between Biden and Trump a couple of months back. So interesting conversation, a 2-hour long conversation between Trump and Musk. So quite a few interesting observations. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, Disha, for getting us all those details. We will keep coming back to you for more on that.